Yo, children, welcome back to the channel for another video coaching subscribers. Today, we're not actually doing a live one with a subscriber. I'm actually going to be going through and breaking it down myself, giving my thoughts and kind of over analyzing the game for your guys' enjoyment. Make sure to sit back. I can't speak English. I've not done an intro in a while, man. I've been actually taking a little break, just getting my other channels up and going. So yeah, it's my first video back, but I hope you guys enjoy this one. Like I said, kind of sit back, relax, let's get right into it. So off the break here with the boy Freeman, and you can see his rank. Okay, so I don't know if this is a glitch lobby. If it's not, he has a massive advantage, right? Being a gold in this lobby. So he told me he had a few problems kind of getting out of the rank. He watches the videos, he knows about the coaching drills and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is go through and see why he's still in gold and what we can do to help him get out. So let's get right into it. Okay, let's go through and see what we're working with. Off the break, goes through middle. Okay, instantly, not a terrible play. I don't mind it going through middle. He does have a rival in hand. So right now, when you're going with a rival, to be honest, the other guy had some good shots. Some good shots from the other guy. One thing I recommend, and he has started doing, is watching the kill cams. When you feel like, you know, you've been outplayed, kind of watch the kill cam, see what's going on, and see what you could have done better next time. So right now, we're going to keep going through. I'm actually going to open TAC maps as well on the other screen. So right now, we should have, yeah, we basically have both screens open. And what we're going to be able to do is go through between them and just see what he's doing well, things he could do better. So as he goes through off the break, now straight away, right, one thing I would say is the middle lane is open. So if we go back to the left screen here, what you're going to see is this middle lane is actually open now. And how do we know that? From looking at the mini map. So right now, his teammates are around there. He's going through around there. So right now, we'll make him number one just to make it easier. His teammates are around there. He's number one. His other teammates are already on the hill, okay? So his other teammates are around there. So right now, he did just die middle map. So he should know that there's a potential gap for his opponents to push through, okay? So right now, we're looking at this kind of gap here. So as he goes across, let's see what we're kind of working with. So you see he goes through, and oh, let me move the OBS to the left, my bad. So yeah, there you go. So let's back away. So yeah, right now you can see he doesn't really look for the left, right? So for me, I feel like that's a little bit of a mistake. He should have looked to the left there, and what he would have seen is this. He would have seen this player probably kind of come through, and what he could have done is, as he goes across, right, as he was going across, maybe just chuck a stun or a grenade, and just make sure you're scouting out for that player. That would have been a lot better in my opinion. So as we keep going, let me leave the OBS there. That should be easy. Okay, perfect. There you go. We're all good and set. Like I said, a few technical difficulties, but we're all good. So right now, he's getting put in a bit of a blender. Two times in a row, gets killed. Now he flips the spawns. Okay, cool. So in this situation, he knows that the spawns are flipped. What you want to be looking out for mainly is what that means on the minimap. So right now, what that means is they now are spawning this side. So the team that he just is, the blue team, they are now spawning this other side, okay? So let's first break it down. There are two main spawns. This is spawn one. This is spawn two. So what's happened is they were spawning there. Now they are spawning this side. So immediately, everyone he goes up against is, if he can be quick enough, right, he could potentially catch them, like flanking them. So that's what he has to do quickly here. So right now, it's simply about looking at the mini-map, okay? Now, this is where it gets really important. If you're by yourself here, you got a submachine gun, your two teammates just died. You are by yourself, okay? So there's no reason to push in right now. So I want to see him be a bit passive here and play his life well. Let's see what he does. So you see he's on a bit of a head glitch, like he's doing okay. First of all, I'm not really a fan of the silencer on the rival. I feel like it doesn't really help it, but this was obviously before it got kind of removed anyway, so we're going to ignore that going through. Now, one thing I will say as well is the movement, I want Freeman, I want to see a bit more fluid movement from you. I feel like it's a little bit missing something. When I watch it, it looks like it's missing a little bit. So he gets the first kill. Now, right now, his teammates are going through the left, okay? So this is his job now to commit to where he's pushing. So right now, you can see there's a player there. So he can't obviously push in, right? So when I say the word commit, it's more if there's an open gap. So right now, what I'd like to see him do is distract. I think that's a better way of putting it. So right now, you see there's a player there. I like to see him maybe prone behind this cover and just be a little bit annoying because his teammates coming through the left. Perfect. So his teammates go through and end up getting those kills. So now we're going to take our time. Now, what's the situation right now? Okay, let's kind of have a look at the minimap together. So right now, if we look at the minimap together, what we can see is there's my player here. So we're going to fully erase this. We're going to be the blue team for the remaining to make it easier. So we're the blue team, okay? So let's look through together what we're working with. We're number one in this scenario. Freeman, who I'm watching, is number one, okay? So he's going through this area here. We're looking at the minimap. I have a teammate on the hill facing the wall, facing the left. So I have a teammate facing the front. So he's facing the front. I have another teammate facing middle. So this is my current setup, okay? Cool. I don't know where my teammate is, but on the kill feed, he's dead. That means he's just going to be alive in a second. I have one person on the red team who is around there. So right now we're setting the scene with what we have, okay? We know that they probably are going to spawn on this side here. They're probably going to spawn around here, okay? So in this situation, if I'm my teammate, I'm expecting them to come through middle. Now, how can we confirm the spawns? This is what we do. We're going to wait to see where does our number 3 spawn. Because wherever he spawns, that means us as a team have that spawn, okay? So let's play it out and see what happens. So right now we're going through and you're going to see his teammate. He could spawn on either side. He ends up spawning next to us, which is perfect. This is kind of what we wanted. So his teammate number 3, okay, your teammate spawns there. What that tells me is, okay, blue team, you have this spawn for now. That means the red team will be spawning there. So your job now is to cut the lanes, okay? Your teammates have the hill. You simply want to get to a position like here. If you can get somewhere like there, where you're watching middle, you'll be very annoying to play against. Or even if you went to the right, you just want to kind of take over the right-hand side. So let's see exactly what he does and if that's what he kind of proceeds to do. So he's going across there. Let's just see what happens. So he goes through and you can see he's playing a little bit passive. So one thing I always recommend is in this situation, getting a bit more aggressive here. You want to try to get this area. You want to try to get this map control. So again, a big thing he's done and he's not used is his equipment. Okay, so Freeman, I want you to use your equipment here. I want you to chuck a stun, chuck a grenade, and really be useful with your equipment. Really kind of cut those lanes and stuff. So he goes through. Okay, great 2-piece there. Now again, in this lobby, he is by far the highest level. So I expect this kind of aggression. I expect him to take over, but good stuff there. Now instantly, where is the next area of danger? Well, it's going to be around there. I want to see a stun. I want to see a grenade here. I want to see a trophy usage. I want to see a bit more here. Who's holding this, which is good. In terms of the centering and everything, I don't mind this. But again, for me, the biggest issue is just the equipment, okay? So now he's going to go through. And you can see the way he's holding this, I'm not a fan of this in terms of like walking. Like having your aim out and then aiming in and snapping. I want to see a bit more slide cancelling while aiming. Like a bit more kind of cracked movement. Like this is the big example, okay? So Freeman, again, right now in this scenario, he's running through. Now in this situation, okay, I think the opponent can pre-aim this. So one thing I would suggest to Freeman is don't run with your gun up. You don't want to be sprinting here. Right now you're weak, okay? If the opponent decided to go on those stairs and head glitch it, I think they would take out Freeman. So for me, this is a bad play. Running with your gun up, okay? And same thing here. Look at this. He's sprinting with his gun up as he goes around the corner. Now in this situation, the opponent's not looking at him, but that's because this is a bronze to silver lobby, okay? Against better players, they're going to be looking at you. So I want to see a little bit more awareness there. And this is a situation where you now have 4 people around the hill. You know he's not on this side. So if we take a look, where could he actually be on the hill? Let's just focus on the hill right now. You know that he's not on this side. He has to be realistically around here. He has to be in this left corner, okay? So we know that. So what does that mean? That means he has to be in this left corner because your teammates are on the other side. You have everyone watching here. He has to be either on the left side or on the other side. So right now I want to see you get more aggressive. So I actually read that completely wrong. For some reason, he was sitting in the right corner. To be fair, I completely ignored that. So fair play. He ended up going through and getting the kill. Okay, perfect. There's a player through middle. Good shots from his team. Okay, this is good. They break the hill. Let's see what they do now. Straight away, you're seeing the lineup, okay? We don't ever want to be in this situation. And this is where I think, especially with you being a gold player in this type of lobby, you can really be annoying. You can really be impactful, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of draw this situation out and we'll go through it again. So we're going to look through the map together on what's going on. So you're number 1 and you're standing there. Your teammate's watching this left lane. Great, that's fine. Your other teammate is standing there as well. So they're kind of both watching the same thing. This guy's not really watching anything right now. My teammate is coming through kind of middle. He's kind of coming through middle, okay? We know now, based on the spawns, logically, they should be spawning where? This side, okay? Because we have the other side of the map. So based on the kills and everything we just got, I'm going to guess that they're going to come through the left side. Okay, cool. So far, we're on the same page. They're coming from the left. So right now, your job should be cutting the lanes. So what do I mean by this? You want to get aggressive and basically just be annoying to play against. So right now, I feel like sitting here is kind of useless. You either want to be on top of here in a corner, or you want to be on middle, watching middle. Like for me, you want to be a bit more aggressive, get more map control, and either watch this area here, or watch this top area here. Just be a bit more annoying. Right now you're sitting on the hill and there's not a lot of map pressure. You're sitting here, but you're letting these players come out. You're letting them have a chance. You're letting them go through middle. You're letting them flood out and you're giving them a chance to win the gunfight. We don't want to do that. We don't want to give them a chance. We want to stop them. So right now, look, you see how you're taking your time? This trophy system, you're taking your time. You're going through and now you go to middle. For me, you see how the player got out? We shouldn't let them get out. This should be done ages ago, okay? Now you go through. Again, you're weak. So this is where I think the sprinting is a big issue. Right now, you guys go through, you get the kill. This is 2 down, okay? We know, just like we said a second ago, we know exactly where the enemy team are. They should be coming through my left. So right now you're here. 2 of them just died. So there's a chance that 1 is over there, maybe 1 is over there, okay? All you have to do is watch this area. You have a stun, you have a grenade. You just need to watch this area. If you want to get aggressive, why not dolphin dive backwards and snake this head glitch? You see? Why not say, okay, I'm going to wait. First of all, let me regen, get my health back, dolphin dive here, and then snake it or something. But look what you do. You run out with your gun up. So this is the big issue. Running with your weapon up, we need to try to really get rid of, okay? Right now you're going through, running with your weapon up, and now you spawn back. And what happens is you lose map control. So against this team, it's not too punishing. You're still getting spawn trapped. But what they did a really bad job at is they pushed up too far, and now the spawns are flipped, okay? So now the spawns are flipped, we now need to be rotating, which is what you're doing, which is good. So again, centering wise, we need to be ready for what? This left area. We need to be watching middle here. So you're not watching middle, and you're kind of ignoring that whole area. You're watching the flank, mini-map awareness. This is a big thing about the mini-map, okay? Right now, you're doing okay. You're watching middle, but what should we really be focused on? What should we really be worried about? What's happened is you guys have flipped spawns, okay? So you are now actually spawning on this side. So we have 2 teammates on the hill, 1 coming behind. So red team are coming through here. Okay, so red team are coming through here. Maybe 1 goes to old. Maybe 1 or 2 rotate. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, we're back. We're good. Okay, so we have like 2 people on the hill, right? And you're standing right there. So right now, what you should be thinking, anyone in this situation should be thinking, okay, I need to do my best job at stopping the red team from progressing. I need to stop them from getting through. Why? Because I want them to be as far away as possible from P3. We're going into P3, okay? So hopefully you're all with me so far. We're going into P3, which is this. So we want them to spawn as far away as possible. So what you should be doing is playing around here, playing in a corner, being annoying, maybe standing behind the desk, or maybe standing on the balcony, stopping them from what? From pushing through, just being annoying so that their push is delayed. But what you're doing is you're not reading the minimap. And look what you do, okay? So you hold it for a second and now look. You see how you're pre-aiming your teammate here? I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but look, you going back here, what's happened? We are now losing timings. The whole point is to get timings. We don't know now where they are. They could have, during this time, they could have all snuck through the right. They could have all come through the right. By the time you check again, they're already behind you or they're underneath, okay? We're trying to eliminate the timing. Let's go through. Now in this game, it might not happen because this lobby obviously isn't as stacked, which is okay. But you can see straight away, you're getting shot from the bridge, going through, 2 people down. And again, we just don't want to rely on this kind of timing. And you can see you actually lose the hill. So this is a perfect example. You had the setup, you didn't kind of watch it correctly and you lose the hill, okay? So there's 1. Again, equipment-wise, we're not seeing any equipment. So overall, I think the players you're going up against, you should be a lot better than these players. They don't look anything crazy, but I'm seeing a lot of static movement. So one thing I want to see you practice is your slide cancelling while jumping, while adding movement. Like, look, it's very one-dimensional. So you're running, you're standing still, and then you're kind of shooting. You see, it's not very fluid. So that's one thing I would say as feedback is really work on your movement. You mentioned to me how in private games you practice the mechanics and stuff like that. I think keep doing that, keep it up, and you watch a lot of the pros. So make sure you're comparing your movement to them and see what looks different. So right now you're going through. We need to start rotating here. So your teammates die. Let's see how you break this. Good shots. You go through. Okay. So now you know they should be coming through. Where the front? They should be coming through the front of the hill. Let's see what you do here. There's 2 of your teammates dead here. Straight away, you're going through the front. So right now, this is where mini-map awareness. Okay, you're going for the cruise. I think go somewhere a bit safer. I think this is a bit of a dangerous spot to sit, but let's see what happens there. There's 1 guy there. Okay. Good cruise, to be fair. Good cruise. You get a 2-piece. You're jumping down. There's a player on your right. Again, right now, let's see what happens. So as you go through, your whole team are dead, okay? So your whole team died. As you're pushing through right now, you know this, they should be on your right. So you right now, if you jump on the hill, and this is very important, I want everyone to realize this. Right now, your whole team died, okay? There's 1 on the hill. Okay. You are by yourself now. Your teammates are going to spawn behind you. What your job should be now isn't to get on the hill, okay? Your blue team are coming through here. Your blue team are coming through this left side. You are by yourself over there. The whole red team are spawning there. So what's happening now? The whole of the red team are going through this area here. They have one there. They maybe have one person there. Maybe one person coming through the stairs. Maybe one on the hill, okay? For example, we don't know exactly. But what you're doing right now is you're going in the middle of them all. So you're going to get shot from them. You don't want to do that. What you want to do here is buy time for your team. Let your team push out. Just be annoying. Once again, cut the lanes, okay? So if you can do this instead, if you can watch this area, make sure no one pushes it. So you're trapping them there. For example, you know there's only one player on the hill. When your teammates get closer, then you can pinch together. Then you can do stuff together. But for now, you're by yourself. So you don't want to just jump into the hill. And that's exactly what you do. Look, you jump in the hill by yourself. You're looking for a guy on the left. And look where you get shot from. The right. Just like we mentioned, okay? So I thought he might be there. He's pushed out slightly. That's it. So we don't want to be getting spawn trapped because now you're going to spawn back there again. You're going to spawn back P2. And there you go. You spawn right there, back P2. And now your teammates are pushed up. So it's a constant delay, okay? So we want to make sure we're working together. We go through again. Good slide cancel, good shots. Unfortunate. Again, a little bit more snappy, something we want to work through. This guy's one shot, but so are you. Fair play. I don't think that challenge was the best, but it worked out. 7 seconds, okay? We want to rotate here. We want to rotate. We're really fighting for nothing here. Look at the score. They get all that time, and now look where you are. So now you've given your team bad spawns, and you've rotated to the wrong hill. So now you're at the old hill. When the new hill is popped, you're not being very impactful, okay? We want to rotate. 2 people down. Let's see what you do here. This guy's weak. So right now, let's get aggressive. Perfect. Trophy system. We want to be using our trophies. There's no trophies being used, okay? So one thing you're doing as well is you're kind of going to the objective a lot. Instead of watching around and pushing out, I want you to have more confidence. You are the highest level in this lobby. I want you to go for kills more. I want you to get map control more. You see what's happening now? There's no one around you. Your whole team dies, and look where you are. You're standing in the middle of both sides. Once again, you're getting pinched. Both people kill you, you'll lose map control, and you guys are in the back foot again. This whole game, you've not really lost a lot of gunfights. You've simply just been outpositioned. Everywhere you're going, you're outpositioned. You're late to gunfights. You're taking too long, okay? So there's one. Good. Good slide cancel. Good. I want to see more of that slide cancel. A little bit faster as well. So there's one. So you know as you push the corner, slide cancel. Slide cancel. You want to be cancelling your slide a little bit earlier. Okay? You want to cancel your slide at the edge of the door. So good shots. You want to cancel your slide before that. Because now look, if he's pre-aiming you, he's going to kill you. You know he's behind you. Again, a little bit too long it takes to kind of move. Okay? Which is fine. Let's go through. Stun, grenades, we know they're coming in front. We need to be pre-aiming here, not just running. You're behind one. There's a guy on the hill. Let's see if you pinch him. He's on your left. Slide cancel. Not bad. A little bit cleaner. Again, not bad here. This is close, but look at this. You see how you slide and then you prone? I like it. You're trying the slide into drop shot. Okay, I'm not against that. It's a mechanic I always encourage. But in this situation, you don't need to do that, my friend. All you need to do is go through and simple slide cancel. Right now, just slide cancel. Look, you know he's on your left. Slide, cancel, start shooting. Right now, you should start shooting him, take him out. Okay? When you drop shot, you took too long there and he wins the gunfight. So it wasn't bad, just a bit cleaner. You're going through again. Stun, grenade, you know he's on your right. Look at the minimap with me. I want you to look at the minimap here. We're going through. Again, just for everyone at YouTube, I'm not going crazy. No one's in my Discord call. This is me by myself, but basically it's just a VOD review and I'm sending it to a subscriber. But I thought if I put it on YouTube, anyone who's in a similar situation can hopefully learn from it. If you guys want your own custom VOD reviews, let me know and I'll get that sorted for you guys. So right now you go through. If we look at the minimap, there's a person on your right, okay? So you should be thinking, right, he's on my right. I need to slide in and watch my right. Look where your crosshair is. You see it's off. He comes in, he kills you, or he makes you weak, okay? So a lot of easy gunfights, and I think you're a lot better than them. You got a cruise missile early on, you're not really losing gunfights, now you're just running at them. Just like I spoke about earlier, middle map right now, this is very dangerous for you to push. Before you push it, let's kind of see what's going on. So you're going through the left, you have a teammate behind you, you have one teammate, 2 teammates on the hill, okay? 2 teammates on the hill. Now, I don't mind you going left, but I want to see how you approach it, how you go through, because if I'm them, If I'm the red team and this is my setup, I've got like 2 there, I've got 1 person there, maybe another person through there. This player is going to kill you. So I want to see how you're trying to get through. Let's see what you do here. And look, you see, there you go. You're running. Again, I don't love it. The way you run around the corner, I think you got to be very careful here. You kind of committed. If he's pre-aiming you, he's going to kill you every time. Going through. Okay, you can go for the pinch here. A little bit of trigger discipline we want to see. There's 1. Good play. This is really good. Great play from you. Take your time now. Get your pistol out. You got something here. They're going to be on your left here. Chuck a stun. Chuck a grenade. So again, this was a good pinch from you. I just want to see a little bit more fluidity, okay? It's a little bit stiff with your movement, but overall, that was a good break. They're going to be in your right here. They're going to be in your right. So how do I know that? Because of their spawn, okay? So right now, good play from you. Great play. Now you kill them, they're going to spawn back there. So first thing you need to think about, as you're going through this area here, where could they push from? Well, they're probably coming through here. Okay, so your first thought should be, right, as I check this corner, I need to be watching my left. I want to kill them as they're coming up these stairs. But because you took a bit long, they're going to be closer. But you still need to be ready for it. So look what happens right now. You should be ready for the right. Look, you see these seconds you're wasting? You should be ready for that. Okay, you jump out. And again, you almost kill them. But you need to be more ready for that. Against better players, they're going to be able to win those gunfights a lot cleaner. So far, this hill wasn't too bad from you. Let's see what you do. You go through, you know he's on the left side. Let's see how you approach this. Again, taking too long in these scenarios, okay? You end up dying, you end up pushing through. They're going to be all over middle. So right now, you have to be careful with middle. They could come behind you. There's 1. Honestly, it's not bad. I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. There's definitely some work we can have mechanically, but it's really good basis to start with, okay? So you're going through. I just want to see a bit more confidence in your movement. I think it's not bad, but it's very slow. Like when you're turning, when you're sliding, it just feels very slow to look at, which is fine. It's a really good starting point. There's a guy behind you. Even this little turn here, you don't know where anyone else is. So right now, I feel like you're wasting time, and that's what happens, right? You get killed from behind. So these scenarios, I want to see you be a bit quicker, a bit faster to make a decision. Let's see what happens there. A minute left. You're going through. Trying to break through the bottom again. Equipment, okay? Stun, grenade. Make it easier for your teammates. Good. You're watching your left. Perfect. Really good play. I like this play a lot. Good flank here. Let's see how you break it. So you're behind 1. Okay, you're going to leave him. You're going to leave him. I don't mind you going for the kill there. He should be on your right. Great. Good play from you. Now, again, you're going for the short jump there. Sometimes I think you're doing a little bit... It's weird because I really like the movement you're trying, okay? I think you'll just fail to execute, and that's okay. I think keep practicing these stuff, okay? In that scenario, I don't think you need to do it. I think you can just kill him because you're pre-aiming him. However, if you want to try it and practice it, that's fine. But right now, sometimes you don't need to do those extra movements, okay? Like right now, look, you go through. He's right there. You're already shooting him, just kill him. But if you're going to do the movement, that's okay. You're just going to have to keep on practicing with it. Honestly, not a bad position to have, okay? I like that you're trying the movement. I like that you're trying the short jump. I like that you're trying the slide into the prone. It's very encouraging to see. It's going to take some time to really get it up to scratch, but it's very good that you're trying it. Like we mentioned earlier, stun, grenade, okay, bro? Right now, you think they're coming through. Look, I can see you're watching it. You think, okay, they might come through the stairs. You have equipment. Right now, I need you to chuck a stun there and a grenade there, and then you're done. Going through into the new hill. Let's see what you do. There's 1. Okay, good kill. You know they're at the back here. Let's see how you play this. Again, not a bad play, but I think you got a little bit lucky here, okay? I want to see you pre-aiming the right here, being a little bit careful. Great snap onto him. Great snap. Now let's see what you do. You're by yourself. You're standing in the open with a sub. I don't love this either because you're standing in the open. Look, you're standing in the open with a sub, and now you're running away, okay? You should expect them to be there. You have your equipment to deal with, remember? You have equipment. Don't just jump out. Oh, no. These guys, oh, you're making me tweak. It's because this is a bronze lobby, you're getting away with it. But for this is a terrible play. You're running out 1 shot. Oh, my God. I'm actually tweaking in real life, bro. This gameplay's like 2 weeks old. But look at this. So you kill 1. I don't want you to run out here, bro. You're 1 shot. Take your time here. Don't need to run out. If he was pre-aiming you, he kills you right now. This was a bad play. You got lucky here. You get another one. So for me, you're getting lucky here because they're bronze players and you're gold. So I think against better players, you're going to be punished a little bit. 20 seconds left. Let's keep this momentum up. Equipment, okay? Right now, stun, grenades, slow them down. Doing a good job. Great job there. Cruise missile again. Great job. Snake it. Right now you're shouldering it, which is fine. I want to see more snakes out of you. That's the only feedback for that. Snake this. That's it. Really good play though. You held that for a long time. Great play from you. Let's go to the new hill. Okay, so once again, map control. So you're pushing through middle. Great slide counter. Perfect. Now this is where I want to see more map control. Right here, okay? As soon as you get this kill, that's it. Right now, I don't want to see you back on the bridge. I want to see you push up and get map control here. I want to see you stand here and get map control. Why? Because let me show you through the map, okay? In this situation, you have a teammate on the bridge. Whereas you have a teammate on the bridge, one underneath, one spawning up. Okay, so you have a teammate on the bridge, one there, and one underneath. Okay, cool. You right now, you know that the red team are going to come through here, okay? They're going to send maybe 1 or 2 underground, maybe 1 through this door, maybe 1 through the balcony, okay? For example, or let's just say 1 through middle. Right now, if you're standing on the bridge, they're all looking at you through one angle. They all have easy shots. They all have easy shots with an AR. They're all looking at you through one angle. What you need to be doing is pushing up. So right now, you should instead be behind there. Why? Because now your teammates have to worry about a 2 versus 2. You have the whole of middle. So anyone that tries pushing through, you can kill them. So now they are trapped. Where before, if you're holding this angle, they can come through middle. 1 can go through there. 1 can go through there. They can pinch you. They can trap you through different angles. You don't want to be trapped in. You want to push up and get map control. Like, look, right now, your teammates have that. You don't need to sit here as well. See there, right there. You see what you did? Just quicker. Same thing what you did, just quicker. You don't need to panic here. You're fine. You're fine. Stand behind the desk. It's okay. If no one pushes you, this is fine. You don't need to panic. They're not on the left. They're going to come through the right. But you're giving up your head glitch. You're giving it up. And look, you're pre-ing in the left. But they're coming through the right. So now you're giving up your whole map control and you're flipping it. You just lost that area. You didn't need to jump off, I don't think. Now, it might work here again because they're pushing it, but I don't think you needed to do that, okay? It wasn't a terrible play, but in that moment, I think you were fine where you were. Now you're in the same position. You're holding the hill. You're backing away. Same situation. You want to go through middle here. You want to hold the P1. So right now, you just want to hold P1. You're already there. You want to just hold P1. You go through middle. Now, this example of this gameplay, the reason why it's interesting is because you're going up against bronzes and silvers, right? And you're gold. So I fully expect you to win and fry them. But the game's very close. So when I look at this, I say, you're doing plays that aren't the best, but you're killing them because you're better than them. So I want to see you play smarter. Look, you've had 4 cruises or something. You've had 4 cruise missiles, okay? So you're clearly better gun skill than them, but you're just about winning. You're potentially losing. So I want to see you be a little bit more impactful. I want to see you cutting the lanes more, being more annoying to play against. Good play. Again, chase this guy down. You know he's around the corner. Chase him. Right now, turn around. As soon as you get this kill, this is what I mean by pacing quicker. Chase this second guy. Chase him, chase him, chase him. As soon as he's there, look to your left now. We need to be looking to our left because they're spawning there. Look to your left, look to your left, look to your left. Turn around. We need to turn around. We need to turn around and we get off the hill and now we leave it. Okay, so now look, you're going through middle, and they just, again, too slow. Now look what happens. You just jump through. Your decision making is actually okay. It's just very slow. This was a perfect example. You should have watched left here. If no one's there, you could have maybe taken the flank. You could have maybe pinched it. Or right now, watch your left again. Watch your left here. Because if they didn't come through this area, if they're not left now, they're going to be left in the middle. You see where I'm coming from? Like, if they weren't coming through left there, they have to be through the middle. Like, right now, this is what their situation is. They have a player. They probably have, like, maybe 1 player up there, maybe 1 on the hill, maybe 1 more on the hill, okay? They have 1 player here. Now, I thought this player might be going through there. If they're not going through there, then they are definitely watching middle through here. So you need to check it. So you need to be watching this area. Okay, I don't see anyone. That means they're probably through middle. So when you're coming out, snake this, watch middle, and then close the gap. Look what you do. You kind of just run out. You don't even worry about the left here. You run out, you're in the open. You're trying to sneak on through. And now look, he's behind you. So he was a second too late, they would have killed you. Same thing, you just jump on the hill, okay? You have time here. There's a guy on your right. You're trying to jump on the hill with 5 seconds and then you just waste your whole attack. So certain times I think you should just slow it down and certain times I think you should speed it up, okay? So pacing is something we definitely need to work through. Right now with 21 seconds left, watch over them. Get an AR out. Mix it up a little bit. Get an AR out. Watch over them. This is good. Watch middle. This is great. Chuck a stun. Chuck a grenade. Good kill. There's one. You left your teammates there. You could have helped them a little bit after the first one. There you go. Watch middle. Now, if nobody comes through middle, watch your left. Watch the middle building. And look, you run out for no reason, okay? So right now, bro, I think right now in this situation, the only thing I should be worried about if I'm you is this area here or my left. Same, just exact same thing. Right now, if you're standing there, you need to be worried about two things, okay? Forget everyone else. You need to be worried about two things. You know the red team spawning up. They're either coming through one of these lanes. They're either coming in front of you or they're going to come through your left. Now, if they do decide to go through the right, like through this area here, your teammate's already there. Your teammates are already there, you see? So right now, you're watching this front area and you're standing there watching, like, kind of not knowing what to do. All you need to do is trust your teammate on the hill and watch middle map first and then watch left. That's it. Lock the lanes. Make it harder for them to push. But instead, look what you do. You run at them. You don't need to run at them now. We have the spawns for the new hill. We don't need to run at them and you end up dying, okay? If you stood on that head glitch, that's a free 2-piece. You get both kills, you move on, you win the game right there. 10 seconds left. Good kill. Rotate now. Your teammates died. Okay, that's fine. Get the rest of scrap time and then we want to rotate. As we go through, okay, you end up winning it on that hill. So when I look at this score, I look at you getting 35 to 25, but honestly, you were gold level 48, right? And they were bronze and silver. So when I look at this, you didn't play bad, but I don't think the score should be this close, in my opinion. I think you were outgunning them quite a bit. I think you need to be cutting the lanes a bit more. You need to be more aggressive and really pushing them back, making it hard for them to play against, okay? That's kind of my big feedback. Overall, I think it was pretty well done. Now, one thing I will say as well is your mechanics were quite clean. You were actually doing a lot of mechanics. They just weren't executed properly. You were getting there. I can see their progressions. Really good stuff there. YouTube, drop a like, show some love to the boy Freeman, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.